Okay, so we're introducing 3 more trig functions. We have sine, cosine, tangent, which we worked on last week, so that would be SOHCAHTOA. You can kind of write that down. And then we're introducing 3 more, and these are just like the inverses. Let's see. Okay, so sine of theta is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosecant is hypotenuse over opposite, so it's just flipped. For the sake of Algebra 2, all we're doing is we're setting up the ratios. We're not doing any type of solving or anything with cosecant, secant, or cotangent. It's just like introducing the idea. So for this lesson, that's all we're doing is setting up the ratios. So for number 1, we have theta right here. Then you have opposite, hypotenuse, and adjacent. Okay, and so it says find the value of each of the 6 trig functions. So we're going to do sine of theta, cosine of theta, tangent of theta, and then cosecant of theta, secant theta, and cotangent theta. Okay, so all we're doing is we're setting up the ratios. So sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so I'm just going to write 5 over 13. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, so 12 over 13. And then tangent is opposite over adjacent, so that would be 5 over 12. Okay, and then for cosecant, secant, and cotangent, the ratios are right here. So hypotenuse over opposite. So hypotenuse over opposite would be 13 over 5. Secant would be hypotenuse over adjacent, so 13 over 12. And then cotangent, adjacent over opposite would be 12 over 5. And then you might also notice, like I was showing you using this, but it would be the opposite. So if this is 5 over 13, then cosecant would be 13 over 5. Or cosine is 12 over 13, so secant would be 13 over 12. Tangent 5 over 12, so cotangent is 12 over 5. You're just flipping that fraction.
Are we solving it or not?
Nope, that's all we're doing. Yeah. Okay, so number 2. There's our theta, so we have opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. And then same thing, sine of theta, cosine of theta, tan of theta, cosecant of theta, and then same thing, so using SOHCAHTOA as a guide, sine opposite over hypotenuse would be 6 over 5, cosine adjacent over hypotenuse, tangent opposite over adjacent. The answer key didn't have these simplified, so we just leaving it. And then for cosecant, I'm actually looking up at the top, hypotenuse over opposite.
Would the homework have any, like, will we need to simplify those radical ones?
Nope. Okay. And then number 3, the theta right here, opposite and adjacent, and then hypotenuse. Sine of theta, cosine theta, tan theta, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. So sine opposite over hypotenuse. Okay. Then the last 2 on the page, I didn't do a full page of notes on this because, we worked on it all last week. So I included a couple review questions, and then you'll also see these on your homework. So right here it says use the trig ratios to find the missing dimension, whether it be angle or side. So we have our theta right here. We're going to be solving for that angle. We're going to use SOHCAHTOA. And then we have opposite and adjacent. So with opposite and adjacent, we're going to use tan. So tan of theta is 7.7 over 14.4. Oh, 14. Yeah, I don't know why I wrote 14. That was weird. Okay, so in the calculator, you would do second tan, or tan to the -1. 7.7 over 14, and then you get, I don't know. Okay, so then when you plug this in a calculator, you get 28.8 degrees. Okay, and then over here, your angle, opposite and adjacent, just so happens the same thing, so it's going to be tan again. Tan of 24 is x over 12. And then to solve it, multiply both sides by 12. 12 tan 24 equals x. And that's it. Okay, so the homework is on Schoology. It's 10 questions. There's going to be 5 of these questions and then 5 like this. So some review from last week and then this new stuff as well. You can get a laptop, get started.